Good day, everyone. Good morning, wherever you are. Today is Friday the 13th. If you are superstitious, well, I don't know what superstitious people do. Well, I do. My grandmother was superstitious. She was hilarious. I miss her all the time. Very incredible woman. We should rejoice the people in our past that are no longer with us. They can inspire and encourage even back from the days when they were with us. All right, sorry about that bit of nostalgia there. Let's jump into the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. We are looking at, oh, surprise, another buy the dip event. Notice how well this line, this trend here, holds. And so we are moving down. It breaks out. I said, hey, listen, it's likely that we retest. We get to those areas near 60, 65. We've got ourselves another buy zone. And that sends us up into resistance. And that would be Thursday's closing VWAP test. And that's 60.86. If we get above here and momentum stays high, and we are sitting with this kind of trend, my suspicion is a breakaway. It may not come back for you. So that you want to watch out for. You could chase it, at which point 60.95 would be the next range. You know, overall, we're in a big hot mess of sideways patch. But intraday, it looks like dips into Thursday's closing VWAP, 60.74, or if we're fortunate, 60.66, we'll be able to head back to the north. When will this thought process of, hey, buy the dip, go away for today? Well, we would need to lose 60.74, potentially hit 60.66, and then fail to hold it, at which point we drop into Asia low, which is 60.61. That really is the target. So I would let it collapse if you're looking for a long and then wait for it to recover. Yes, that's annoying, but you're going to get better bets from there. If you are chasing the long here, we've got a fair bit of distance between these moving averages and very heavy congestion up here. So I'd watch out for that. Today, we should have a little bit of nothing. Yeah, we got nothing on economic releases, and whatever comes out of the dumpster fire that is currently the world. We'll just see what goes on. We just have to make our space and the places that we have influence over the best that we can, and then you know what, it grows from there. So don't fret about what's going on with the world. It is what it is. All right, if indeed we lose 60.60, liquidity all the way back down at 60.47 to 60.40. Don't know if it's going to get there. Fridays aren't normally bearish, but we'll see. Take a look at the NQ. Trending really pretty nicely. Let's move this trend line, this channel, over just a wee bit. Let's pull it down. And we can see we're sort of in the middle of it, but take a look at all the support. Every moving average is underneath us. I think these traders are trying to get to 22,000. Straight line momentum, probably not going to pull back for us. If, per happenstance, it does, we should have a pretty nice setup right at about 770. Right now, everything looks just monstrously bullish. Now, here's the thing. If we begin to rapidly move upside over the next 90 minutes, which is how much we've got into the open, those 90 minutes, we could see some sort of inventory correction. They are definitely accumulating here. They want to buy here. And so the next pressure event would be yeah, I mean, 22,000 is very interesting, but we should hold that 760 if we happen to have an inventory correction where everybody that's buying here decides they're going to sell. This is incredibly steep, but pullbacks are buy zones. No doubt about it. When will this be the wrong thing? If we break the VWAP and we don't recapture it, there's a problem. Okay? Near-term support, we are well outside of value area. Have a look at that. We are 200 and something points out of the value area. Value area is likely to shift by Monday, but we'll see. All right? We'll see. Please remember that next week I'm headed on holiday. I'll tell you more on Monday. And of course, today we've got the midday Moneyball report for the Benzinga Pro platform. So looking forward to that. Take a gander. This trend line. This, I haven't seen something this uniform in a long time outside of value area low. My thought yesterday was, hey, listen, they're going to try and buy it up at 44,000. But if it can't get up over that 44,220, we're going to head back down and take a look. It bounced and absolutely collapsed off of there. If you were staring that down, this was a very nice trade to the short side. What are we looking at here? We're looking at this same kind of reflexive motion. Tested that old support. It's now resistance, but we're also sitting right in the middle of the noise. VWAP currently at 44,000 even. We've got liquidity at 43,896. What do we expect here? Well, here's the thing. This is obviously look at how many waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very bizarre. I haven't seen this kind of action. It's very obvious, so it makes me concerned. So here's what we want to look at. We expect the selling. Now we need to watch for the inability to break 43,900. If it comes down here and begins to dance around, it gives us a new buying opportunity. But so far as it goes, selling 44,000, I do not think that if it breaks 44,120, that it will stop here. I suspect it tries to get outside of this channel. I've never seen anything like it. It's bananas. So buying pressure 43,900, selling pressure 44,120. If either of those break, if this breaks, more selling pressure, a couple hundred points. If this one breaks at 44, we could head back up to this old area of support / resistance, 44,244. Good grief, that took me a long time to go through. Let's look at Bitcoin. Still in the slosh zone. Shorting right around 103, but holding near the VWAP and the point of control. You know, this was clearly a topping formation, right? We could see momentum and then have it drop off a cliff. This, not so much, because momentum is steady, price is lower. So dips, maybe 99,500 might be a good buy zone, or 100,100. But if it loses this 99.5, I would not add to any longs. I would wait for it to test the formations. Okay, wait for it to come back. If you're looking for long, it's going to be much better for you. All right, let's take a look at SPY. Oh shucks, I forgot oil, which is in a specific spot. But we'll check out SPY. Very sideways, right? Very big mishmash. If you're looking for an iron condor, 608 to 604 looks great, right? If you want to sell next week's, that's good as anything at this juncture, right? We do have the FOMC meeting next week. I think that's why everything is generally sideways. All the motion has been algorithmic, and whatever we've given up, we've gotten back in large part, and the compressions look to be a little bit tighter. Great big wave move up here. Great 100% retracement, right? 100% retracement of that move. Then this move up here, about 78. This move here, I don't know, could be 50, right? So short iron condors could give us a very nice bit of motion in the near term. Qs. Doing the same thing, right? Here it is, breaking out. Here's the trend line. Let's see if I want to change this like I did with the NQ. let's shift this out so it holds more of the actual formation. Yeah, I mean, bullish. I don't like iron condors in the Qs at all. I don't. They can be very good. I just, I never trust myself to choose the right one. Look at this wave retracement, not even 50%, and it's off to the races. This one, 100% and then some. This one, 50%. And so this is in a breakaway patch. You know, perhaps they're trying to get to, let's see where the highest volume candlestick is. Let's draw Fibonacci on that. Or this, that's weird. That feels like an artifact right there. But 534 to 535, upper target. All right, so that's what we're looking at. Dips, yesterday's VWAP close, 527.50. Wednesday's VWAP close, 528.30. Those are great dip points. But look at this breakout, retest and hold. If this 8 to 9 candlestick holds, it's going to be off to the races. We might see a monstrous day ahead, to be honest. Let's take a look at oil. Oil is rolling over. Let's see if how the contracts look here. It's a contract roll, not price action roll, but I do think we're at the top of the range. I did short the 70.50, but did not get all of it. Just, I'm a little antsy in the last bits. I'm not sure why. Current contract still holding above 70. So this is in a bit of a breakout patch. Now notice, when price action is in a breakout patch, it's going to run until it runs. So don't try to predict where it's going to fail. Simply say, where's everybody else buying? Let me buy some right there. It seems to be 70. You can get involved in 70. The stop, 25 cents, maybe? And then you're off to the races. Now, what I have seen, this break here, I want to see a failed bounce for lower high, something like this, a little wick up at 70.50 again that I can short, and then I know where my stops are. I'll give it 25 cents or so, and then take it short. I am bearish in this complex right now. Not that we don't need it. There are just a lot of weird things going on in the space. Double topping formation looks clear to me in terms of momentum, and so I'm looking for a proper failed bounce. So I want it to look above and absolutely fail, but then look above again and fail one more time before I get involved there. Gold. I would not be surprised to see gold right down here, 26.50. These folks are just letting them run it up, and then they'll wait for everything to come back, shake out the weak hands, and then move up together. Here's one fly in the ointment. Right here, liquidity area around 26.80, 26.84. The pullback action into the zone, and momentum really not getting any deeper tells me they are trying to buy it. The problem is trend is down. So even though they're trying to buy it, every bounce is a sell zone. So you've got to watch for it to hold, break the resistance of that 2700, pull back, and then hold 26.80. That's going to give you what you're looking for. That could take a lot of hours. My suspicion is that it's just going to stay down here, and we're going to fade into the heavier congestion at around 26.70 to 26.50. All right, that's it for me, folks. I'll see you on the streams.